Hi there. This evening I am doing a little baby care haul. So as my pregnancy is coming to an end, I have about 7 weeks left. I've started focusing on more practical things that I need for the baby. I have like all the big stuff already and a lot of toys and things like that from people. But I just started getting the kind of essential sort of, like bath stuff and changing stuff ready. And today I got a whole load of stuff and I thought it might make for a relaxing video to show you it all. Some of you might find it very boring, so I'm sorry. But most packages are quite nice and crinkly or cardboardy, so at least there'll be some nice sounds. So I'm going to start with some crinkly packages. For example, these wipes. So these wipes and pretty much all of this stuff is from the Auchan baby range, which is like the big supermarket here in France. Well, one of the biggest anyway, if not the biggest. In my area it's the biggest anyway. Their stuff's quite good and not very expensive, so I figure all the essentials like this would be great. It's mostly what I used for my daughter as well, so I know it's good quality. So these wipes are for sensitive skin, and they have chamomile and aloe vera extract. They are hypoallergenic. And I got 3 packs, which isn't actually that much, but it's probably not what I'm going to use on him when he's a newborn anyway, so it's more for like not emergencies, but when I don't have the right stuff or we're out and about, that sort of thing. When I said him, by the way, I did a gender reveal in one of maybe my last video or the one before. So yeah, it's a boy. Something I noticed today is that all these products have little braille parts on them. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but you can probably hear it. Yeah. It's a nice touch. Some nice sticky finger sounds. So when we're going to be changing him, when he's a newborn, we'll be using either just water or this, which is liniment. I think that's what we say in English as well. I'm sorry, I'm not sure. So it's hypoallergenic, very sensitive skin sort of product. And it has olive oil in it. And it's to clean but also to protect. So you just put it on some cotton, like a cotton round or something, and then you clean with it. It's very natural, and it does help with like rashes and stuff like that, or to avoid them anyway. It's very nourishing. This is the big one that's going to go beside his changing table at home. I'll buy a smaller one for his change bag later. It's kind of like it's like a little bit yellow. Probably from like the olive oil. It's what I used for my daughter when she was a newborn, so I know it's pretty good. But obviously all babies are different, so we'll see how he reacts, or his skin reacts even. Okay, so to use this, we also need some cotton. So I got 6 packs of these cotton squares, like cotton pads. They're 100% cotton. There's 80 in each pack. And these are also the ones I used for my daughter. So I know they don't break apart in your hands. They're good quality. I like these ones because they're really big. They can basically cover your whole hand, so there's not much chance of getting your hands messy when you're changing, which is nice. Typically use like between like 1 and 3 per change, so they last a while. I guess they go quicker when they're newborns because they like need change like 10 to 12 times a day. And then once they get older, it's a lot less. It'll go so gradually though, I probably won't notice difference. they need nappies. My last baby themed video was a haul with cloth nappies. So it's like a show and tell haul type thing. And I will mostly be using washable nappies. But when he's a newborn, I probably won't have time to sort out washing and stuff like that, because I'll be recovering myself a little. So today I bought about 7 or 8 packs of these, the newborn size, for 2 to 5 kilos. My daughter was about 3.4 kilos when she was born, and my son, I'm hoping, is going to be around about the same, probably a little bigger. So these should be perfect for him. And again, they're the Auchan brand, so they're cheaper than Pampers and stuff, but they're really good quality, and my daughter never had a problem with them. So 22 nappies probably will only last about 2 days, which is crazy. So that's about, I don't know, like 2.5, 3 weeks of nappies that I got today. And then I'll see if I want to buy more of these or move on to the washables. Depends how I feel. Something else I got that I need to use with my daughter as well are these little bags, and they just neutralize odors. And so when you're out and about, these are going to be in my changing bag. So when you're out and about, when you change the nappy, you can just, in fact there's a little drawing, you can just pop them in to this bag, tie it up, pop in the bin, which is quite nice when you're at friends' houses, especially if they don't have babies, because then you're not going to annoy them with smelly nappies if you put it in their bin. And if you're not comfortable using the bin where you are, you can just pop it back in the nappy bag, and it won't smell and it won't touch anything in there. So pretty practical. So I already opened them because I wanted to see what colour they were. So look, they're blue. Usually I don't like any kind of smelly baby products because obviously it's not great for their skin, but since this is just bags for nappies, it doesn't touch them, so it's actually part of the reason that they work, the fact that they have a smell to them, so it's good. That's all the nappy changing stuff that I got. I got a few other kind of care things, and then I got some bath stuff. So I'll show you some of the care stuff. So these are little oh god, I don't know how to say that in English. I don't know what we call them in English. It's sérum physiologique. So it's like I don't know what we call this in English. I've never even thought about it. So it's just like these little tiny plastic bottles of sterilized liquid. I'm going to look it up online and put a translation somewhere on the screen because that's terrible. I don't know what it's called in English. I never had a baby in an English speaking country, so I've never thought about it. So there's that braille again, and the packaging. So anyway, there are these little 5ml bottles with a little cap, and you break off the top to use it, kind of like eye drops. And I used to use them to clean my daughter's eyes. So you use this with like a sterilized cotton gauze, sort of like a little square of cotton that's sterilized too, and that way you can clean their eyes, no problem, no infections. And since babies don't actually have working tear ducts at the very beginning, they can get kind of like a lot of sleep in their eyes. So it's also pretty good for cleaning the nose too. So there are 40 little bottles in here, and usually the sterile cotton squares things come in packs of 2. So one of these bottles and a pack of 2 will do the eyes perfectly. I might as well show you some actually. For those who don't have children already, it could be interesting to see. So inside, they're kind of like attached together like this. And inside each is 5 mils of the sterilised liquid that I can't remember the name of in English, I'm so sorry. So yeah, just snap off this part and then it's like a little dropper. And since it's sterile, you should only really use it as like a one-use kind of thing. Another kind of facial baby care item, that's a weird way to say that, is this. It's like a mouche bébé, so it's like something to clean their nose. So mouche is like to se moucher, which is like to blow your nose. So this is the first thing I didn't get in the Auchan brand. I've got baby salt. Okay, let's have a look at it. So in there is an extra little top. So it's like a big bulb that you can squeeze. And on the end is like a plastic nib, which is quite large, so it doesn't hurt the baby and go too far up the nose. So you basically squeeze, put up the baby's nose, and it has a suction effect, and it will take anything that's in its nose out. And it's quite good because it goes really quickly, so you don't have to fuss too much with the baby's face, like with cotton and trying to get everything out and stuff. And then you just remove this part, and then you can wash it out very easily. You can even sterilize them very easily too. Not very nice noise. Okay, the next thing I got is this guy. He's very cute, and it is a vegetable fiber sponge. It's just a nice natural sponge for his bath. He's pretty cute, isn't he? He looks like a big marshmallow. Can I take him out of this packaging? That's better. That packaging was way too crinkly. So here's our little marshmallow guy. It's quite rigid but very soft. So this will be good to use for his little bath. one of those standalone baths. So it's like a metal stand, and then you sit the bathtub on the top, the baby one, and then you can fold it away between baths. So that's pretty cool. We do have an actual bath in this house, in a new house, but it'll be a while before I can use it. It's really cute. I have a feeling you might get a name. By a little marshmallow guy. The last care item I got was this little toiletries bag. How cute is that? I got -30 from it as well, so that was nice. So we have this little bath thermometer, some nail scissors, nail clippers, this little brush, and a comb in this little toiletry bag. I did get one more thing. I got a thermometer, but that's downstairs. It's just a normal kind of thermometer. Okay, I'm going to remove this plastic, and then I'll be back to show you what's in here. Okay, so this is the inside. Let's have a look at the thermometer first. So right now we are at 21 degrees, and the baby's bath should be at 37 degrees, so that's Celsius. So they have a little indication here. Too cold, too hot, just right. And this little guy will just float in the bath while you fill it up. With my daughter, I used one of these at the very beginning, and then after a while you don't really need to. You can kind of judge it yourself. But when they're like proper newborn, it's best to be sure. So he's pretty cute. It's a little plastic guy. I guess he could double up as a little toy. Put him back in. Then we have these little nail scissors. Very big handles and little rounded edge, so it's all safe for the baby. And I think these are protections here. Yeah, that's the nail scissors protection. Which way? This way? Nope, this way. Doesn't seem to stay in. There's a way. No, doesn't seem to be a way to put them in. Or maybe you can just like stand them up like that. It must be to stand them up. Yeah, this is kind of a protection, but maybe just to stand them up. Here we have some nail clippers, which you can only start using after a few weeks. Has like a rubber grip here, like the scissors did, for extra safety. Yeah, it has its little stand. Here we have his little comb. It's so cute. It also has a rubber grip around it. I don't know if you can see, but at the end of every second prong of the comb, there's a little ball. And I'm guessing that's just to make it more comfortable on the baby's head, since their little heads are so sensitive. I really like the colors, pale blue and red like that. And the brush has a little protection on it. Oh, and it has a mirror on the back. Cool. Okay. Just remove this. Here's the little, oh, it's so soft. So here's this little brush, and it's unbelievably soft. It's way softer than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I expected it to be soft, but this is just like crazy soft. Oh, it's going to be so nice on his little head. Then on the back, there's a little mirror, a plastic cover. You can show you yourself. Oh, it's so soft. It's very relaxing. It's almost as soft as a makeup brush. It's crazy soft. And this is the outside of the bag. How cute is that? I really love the pattern. Probably going to put his little marshmallow sponge in here as well at the beginning for now, to keep everything together. And maybe his thermometer as well when I get it upstairs. for those who don't have children, I hope that the sounds were good anyway. All my links are down below, as per usual. Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, that. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. My schedule is usually a video every Thursday, and sometimes an extra video thrown in when I have time. I've been doing a lot of pre-filming during my maternity leave, so there shouldn't be very many interruptions while the baby arrives and I'm a little busy. I hope that you have a lovely evening, and I'll see you next time.